Today, guys, I want to show you how to draw Mickey Mouse, the head of Mickey Mouse. So grab your blue pencil. This is a Prismacolor indigo blue. So the reason why I use this is because you can use a lot of lines. So grab a piece of paper, grab a blue or a light color of something. Do a circle. There's my circle, right? And then I always split everything I'm drawing in half. So, like a cross. And you try to get it right in the middle because we're drawing this. So, you split it in the half, and then under that is where you're going to do an oval or draw an oval. This is his nose. See that? Okay. So, now we need to add the mask, and his mask kind of curls up underneath this line here. So we curl that up, and then you can curl it on the side, touching the side of that circle. You see that? And you can find actual pictures to how to draw Mickey. And then you have this point up top coming down to this line here. So it's like a V on the top of his head there. And then you're going to do the mask over here. So I always line that up with like the top of his nose a little bit, where this mask is over here. And then you can curl that up. As it's coming down, you don't want to have too much. You just want like a little bit up top here. You don't, it's just like the little V showing there. And then this is a continuation of your circle on the side. So like a V over here, curling it as it goes down, because that's where you're going to have his mouth in this area here. You can then continue that point, because this point kind of shapes down. These points kind of shape down. So that's why I have the blue pencil. You can draw a whole bunch of lines and then erase it later if you want. And then this is going to curve down, continuation of your circle. So that circle that we started with, that's a continuation, and then we have a little sort of mouth here. It'll be like a U at the bottom of this line that we started. You see that? And then we need to add the mouth, which you can start with a line here and a line over here. These would be called smile lines. So we have the bottom of the mouth, and then we have a line's going to connect from one side to from one smile line to the other smile line. And you want to leave a little bit of space here where his nose is. You see that? Then we want to bring this down, leave a little space here for his mouth. This is another little U, right? Then we want to put his tongue in there. Every sort of cartoon tongue is kind of like a mountain where it comes down and then it overlaps right there. So you have this little line here in that tongue, and then you can go ahead and shade if you want inside the mouth. This is where you'd probably take a black pencil. I have a black pencil right here, and you could fill that in with black just to make it darker. And then we need to add the eyes, which I put a little sort of, there's like this little mound here. This is where his nose sort of sticks out. So another little mountain there. You see that? And that line can actually continue on as well. And you got to put the two eyes in there. So the two eyes are basically ovals that come up one on one side of the line that we started earlier. You can keep working at it until it's dark enough, and then you will put 2 ovals in there. And you can leave a little white in there for his catch light. Anything that our eyes sort of reflect becomes our catch light. So I'm looking at the screen that will show in my eyes. And then you want to put another oval on this side to do his looks like we should be done. So I leave a little space here for his eye. You kind of want to have those 2 little catch lights the same size. And then you can add his ears would be the last thing. So you want them on like the top of this point right here where his sort of mask is. And these are kind of ovals as well, or circles. Not a full circle. It's got to lead into his ear. And you can keep working at it, and then you can add a little eye. And this can continue. You can add these little, sort of like his eyebrows here. Right? 2 little sort of mountains in there. He's happy. And then bring his other oval over here. And that's Mickey Mouse. Hopefully this helped you. And then you can go around and work at these. So you want a little space here for his smile, where his mask is. And then what you can do is leave a little circle on his nose. That would be more of a catch light there as well. And you can sort of dial this in a little bit more as you go around. Like maybe I made his nose too big, and that's where I sort of start darkening it in, and you can go around and start erasing lines. You don't need those lines anymore. It's okay to erase them. It's okay to erase. So there's Mickey Mouse. We started with a circle, we did the lines, and then we did the nose, we did the mask. Remember, this mask sort of turns down to give him that smile, and then don't forget, leave a little space here for his mouth. And you can go through this, and you can sort of shade in with the black if you want. Get it looking dark. So there's Mickey in a few minutes. Leave a comment if you want me to teach you how to do other characters. So I can go through this now if I wanted to darken this in a lot. This is a black Faber-Castell colored pencil. It makes it really dark. When you get it really dark, I like the look of it. You see how dark that looks. I can actually go darker. So now you can go through your character and start outlining things that would be dark. And that covers up that blue that we drew. You see over here, this is where we were forming our line, so we can, and that's why we do the blue. You can use like a red if you want, like a light red, or there's different colors you can go light with too. But there's Mickey Mouse, sort of how to draw him very quickly. You can look up other steps online, but hopefully this helped you in this 10-minute tutorial on how to draw. Don't be afraid to draw. That's what I would encourage you guys. Don't be afraid to pick up a blue pencil, a piece of paper. Like I said, you can form lines. This is so many different lines that I have going on here, even these lines from the outside. So keep on drawing, or start drawing. and practice, practice, practice. So we'll talk to you guys soon.